Family and friends came together to say their final goodbyes to James Matthews, a literary icon. Matthews was known as the dissident poet because of his ability to express the anger of those who battled against injustices during apartheid. He has been described as a fearless writer and poet during the apartheid era. His family says he will be sorely missed.
My father was a single parent raising 4 children. And while he wasn't always the best parent, he made up for it with his grandchildren. He absolutely doted on them, and they loved him in return. Right from the beginning, he treated them all as individuals with respect and agency. He was very proud of them, especially the girls. They got the very best of him.
James Matthews was born to working-class parents in Cape Town's District 6 in 1929. He started writing at a young age, eventually working as a journalist at various publications, including the Golden City Post, Cape Times, and community newspaper Muslim News. Through his literary works, he became a leading voice in the struggle against apartheid. His collection, Cry Rage, and most of his subsequent work were banned.
Most important thing about James Matthews was his humanity and his commitment to humanity. It came through in his writing, it came through in his humor, it came through in how he conducted his life. James was perhaps fortunate, having lived through the worst times in South African history, to have actually experienced freedom and democracy towards the end of his life.
In his writing, Matthews' critique of the oppressive apartheid system was relentless, and his pen was lethal.
James had a way with words, a way of capturing a spirit of a community, both the pain but also the optimism and hope. And so he's served as an inspiration for me and for us. From time to time reading his works and feeling again that pulse, that energy and that pain. And so James remains with us. His words, those beautiful, those very apt way in which he could capture a feeling, a spirit, that remains with us.
A recipient of numerous awards and accolades, Matthews remained humble, lived his life in pursuit of social and political justice, and died in the Athlone home in which he lived for over 60 years. His body will be cremated during a private family service. Corbin August, SABC News, Cape Town.